Hey everybody, Chad Hyams here, author of Achieve Your Apex, your voice of reason, and your partner in finishing this year at a higher level than you started it. Welcome to episode 1 of our December Reset series, the 5-part system to end strong, start stronger, and enter the new year already moving. And to kick this off, I want you to hear this clearly. You don't need a new year to create a new you. You need a reset. You don't need a new year to create a new you. You need a reset. December is the perfect time for it. People often assume the stress of this month comes from the events, the holidays, the obligations you have. What's actually happening? Completely different. The mental clutter piles up. Not tasks, just unclosed loops. Not responsibilities, just unmade decisions. And that's your real energy leak. You see, the American Psychological Association reports a 31% spike in stress in the final month of the year, driven by unfinished thoughts and unresolved priorities. Your mind behaves like a computer with too many tabs open. Look, how many tabs do you have open right now? On your desktop or on your mobile? The slowdown isn't random, it's predictable. You've got too many tabs open in your brain, that's for sure. A reset clears your RAM so you run at peak speed again. So we're going to Control Alt Delete your mind right now. Think of it as a system reboot. You're not changing the operating system, okay? You're refreshing the processes that keep you sharp, focused, and productive. A Stanford study found that people who offload, quotes around that, mental clutter before a transition increase long-term follow-through by up to 45%. Momentum rewards clarity. Confusion slows everything down. This is why we begin with a reset. You cannot fix what you haven't acknowledged. So go grab a blank piece of paper. Write down everything that's taking up space in your head right now. Work deadlines, especially with the end of the year coming. Maybe some personal commitments, maybe family obligations, maybe hopes, maybe stressors, maybe loose ends, maybe decisions you've been delaying, maybe projects you've been avoiding, maybe relationships that are causing issues. Write it all down because a University of Toronto, yay Toronto, study revealed that externalizing your internal thoughts reduces your cognitive load instantly, which means it will improve your decision quality within minutes just by getting all that stuff out of your head. The minute you write it down, the mental pressure eases. You create space for clarity to return. Though this is one action already shifting your state. Okay, now the season does get chaotic fast. We know that. Your calendar fills, your bandwidth shrinks, your routine wobbles. Kids are out of school, family is visiting, you're out of town. Whatever it's going to be, you've got parties to be at. Lots of things happen. But you, yes, you can stabilize the entire month with one anchor habit. A single consistent action that grounds your day. For example, you can take a sunrise or sunset walk every day. You can have a hydration target and focus upon hitting that half your body weight in ounces of water every single day. You can put a 10-minute reflection window in your day at a regular time to help you just stop and reflect. You could take a lunch break reset where you go somewhere else, you put the phone down, you stop every lunch. You can have a nightly mental shutdown routine, whatever it's going to be, because James Clear has explained that anchor habits function like roots. They keep the entire system stable, even when circumstances shift. So one anchor can defend your focus. One anchor can maintain your clarity. One anchor keeps you from sliding into survival mode. Now, not everything you're carrying deserves to come to the new year with you. So ask yourself 3 powerful questions. 1, what matters most to me in the next 30 days? What matters most to me in the next 30 days? Write down this question to ask yourself. What amplifies my momentum? What amplifies my momentum? And if you're going to ask that, you got to ask this. What drains my momentum? What drains my momentum? McKinsey research has shown that eliminating a single low-value task each day can restore up to 20% of your mental bandwidth. Imagine what your month looks like with a fifth of your brain freed up. That's not productivity. That's liberation right there. Okay? When you cut the clutter, you create room for completion. And completion fuels confidence. And confidence fuels taking action. And actions get completion. And completion fuels confidence. And are you noticing it's a loop I'm going to take you around? Now, why do we start here? Before you set your goals, even though you've probably already set them. Before you map your calendar, because I know you probably haven't done a very good job of that. Before you plan your projects, you had no chance. And before you forecast next year, yeah, you've done that one though. You have to clear the noise first. Because you cannot build momentum on a cluttered mind. You cannot create clarity on a crowded mental stage. A reset transforms January from a rescue mission into your launch pad. You enter the next year already moving, already grounded, already strong. 3 moves, 7 days. Start today. 1, the mind dump. Unload every open tab onto paper. In your head, not on your computer. 2, your anchor habit. Choose one stabilizer that will keep you centered just for the next week. And then on next week's episode, you can take it another week. And 3, what's the daily priority cut you will make? What's a 1 low-level task you can get rid of? Email for a day, social media for a day. There are a lot of things you can get rid of each day, 1 low-value task. We're not looking for progression here at Achieve Your Apex. We're looking for progress. We're not looking for pressure. We're looking for clarity, because this is how you reset your system. So January meets you at full strength, not at depletion. So this is episode 1 of our 5-week December reset series. Next week, we're going to shift into state management, how to lead your energy, protect your attention, and stay mentally sharp as the world gets loud around these holiday seasons. Until then, protect that energy, reset with intention, and as always, keep climbing.